Okay, I've got my basted together cuff sewn. I'm gonna set that out of my way and we're gonna work on our crown pieces. Our next step is to sew this dart, this open V together. To do that, you fold your two pieces in half. This is my wrong side, see my chalk mark? So I'm gonna fold right sides together and we're gonna line up our corner down here. And we're gonna line up this edge. We're gonna line up that point really well. That way we know everything's folded nicely in half. And we're gonna pin this dart edge. See, from our fold over to the point. We're gonna pin along here. And then you're gonna sew it at a 1/2 inch. Now, something you need to take a look at before you go to the machine is how this line terminates at this fold. I'll show you in 1 second. Get her pinned up. And if you take a ruler and you look, let me get a bolder ruler. See, this ruler is a little trickier to see, but this is my 1/2 inch line here. Sorry, right there, that solid line, 1/2 inch. So I can lay that on the edge and look, my stitch line is gonna be right there. I'm gonna follow that 1/2 inch around. And when I get down here to this curve, see how it just goes down and down and down. It's a really low termination point, but that is maintaining a 1/2 inch width from here all the way down. So one thing I like to do is either lay my ruler on and put a mark where my termination point should be, or I'll just stick a pin to remind myself. This is where I want the point of this quote unquote dart to end. So I'm gonna sew from here all the way down to there. And at this point, I should hit the very edge of the fold. When you're sewing this, make sure you sew all the way to the fold. All right, once you have pinned this curved dart on both of your crown pieces, come and sew them. Don't forget to backstitch at both ends. One of those ends is gonna be right here at your termination point, and the other is here at the beginning of your seam. I pinned kind of the wrong side for what I like, so I'm gonna be sewing sort of from the back side. There's no real right or wrong, I just don't like this. Also, when I'm sewing this, y'all, I can't see where my machine is because of the camera, so bear with me. Aim for a 1/2 inch. If you just finished basting your band, don't forget to reset your stitch length to A3. And we're gonna sew this. Back stitch, and keep going. Something I wanna point out to you. Notice how my 1/2 inch line is lined up at my needle, not here at the tip of my presser foot, but up here. That's something y'all need to keep an eye on. Where are we sewing at the needle? Don't forget to backstitch. And there you go. My machine is really wanting to fight with me today, but I got it. Don't forget to clip your threads, everyone. If it's easier, pull your pins out before you do it, but clip your threads. And there you have it, a nicely sewn little dart seam. Don't forget to do it on the other one. And also don't forget to take a minute to hand press this open. You'll be happier that you did. Just open up that seam. I've got a finger back behind it and I'm going. If you want to lay this out even better, you can clip this fold down to your stitching. Don't clip past your stitch line though. Let's see how that makes it want to lay down a little better. There you go. Do that to both crown pieces.